Hi everyone, this is Janet Caleri and
Jennifer Goldsmith.
Yeah, and we're here at the Collective. So on Saturday, you heard me give big thanks to Vicki Oleski and Sonoma County Healing Academy for hosting the ReThrival Luncheons and all of my other visible transitions classes and workshops. And I have moved over here to the Collective. And Miss Jennifer is one of the owners, and we want to show you the space and welcome you to the space. And I talked about the theme focus right now is change. So happy solstice again, and it's winter, it's almost the new year. I have been talking about this big change of going from Sonoma County Healing Academy now to the Collective, and it was definitely a difficult decision. And you know how I've been using my own visible transitions tools to help me make a decision. Linda Basso, who some of you may know, my marketing coach, she talks about the human design, and I'm a sacral authority, so that's how I make decisions. That's the best way for me to make decisions, and that really means not using my head and going with the yes, the feeling of yes or the feeling of no. And so here I am at the Collective, and with Miss Jennifer, so lovely.
Thank you.
And so we just wanted to show you a quick scan of the place. Now, of course, look at us. We're matching colors. We did not talk.
We did not, but Janet has told me in the past that teal is one of her power colors. So, you know, it only seemed appropriate that I would throw on a little bit. It's also one of my favorite colors, I have to say.
Thank you. It does. It looks good on you,
Thank
too.
you.
And you can see the teal colors in the back. And the space here is lovely. The lighting, I'm a photographer, so by the way, this is a photographer's dream. This lighting is gorgeous. And we have the space here. You'll see the silver curtain. That's usually where a speaker stands. We have this beautiful long space where it's usually held with beautiful tables and tablecloths. And
yep, we do. We have some round tables and we have chairs. The curtains, as Janet pointed out, they're silver at the moment, but they are interchangeable. We have a couple of different options. So I know for Janet, again, with her teal power colors, we've got teal curtains that we're going to hang up for her. We try and customize the space as much as possible for people who come in to make it warm and inviting and to really meet their needs. So we've had the Fresh Inspiration show in here, if you guys have ever heard of that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, set up theater style for that. We've had the round tables for more intimate workshops. We've hosted vision board workshops in here. We've hosted vendor fairs where people could come through. We have one coming up on January 18th. So, you know, it's a very customizable space. It's really amazing for that. And so we're super excited that Janet's going to be here and going to host the ReThrival Luncheons here and get to sort of share in the space and the energy with everyone. It's super exciting for us. It's a great sort of transition into the new year.
Yeah, and you all know I'm an expert in transitions and this theme of change, and change is never going to go away. It's the constant, same with transitions. They can be big or small, and we can often feel stressed and anxious and overwhelmed and confused. And what's your thought on change, and how do you handle it, especially when it's difficult?
So like Janet said, the only constant in life is change, right? It's the way that the world goes these days. And for me, I lean into things where I can make make sense of the chaos, I guess. I live and die by my calendar. Heather will tell you, that's my partner and sister for those of you who don't know, but so Heather will tell you that I have this tendency to plan things in a perfect world, which we don't live in. So I'm constantly adjusting because I've made plans as if the world is just gonna open up and be exactly the way that I want it to be, and then it isn't. So they say that I'm the queen of options. I like to go down the rabbit hole. I like to figure out all of my contingencies. So the way that I deal with change is by attempting to plan for it. I do not get it right. So much of the time I do not get it right. That's the nature of human nature, right? Is that we think things are going to go one way and they just don't. So for me, it's really just about being adaptable and understanding that there's always a contingency plan. There's always another option. There's always a way to make, lemonade out of lemons, more or less. So that's how I deal with it, is just accepting that it's going to be there and rolling with it as much as I can and trying to anticipate what I can and understanding that I'm never going to be able to anticipate all of it.
Great. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, you said a couple of magic words. One is, being in acceptance of it. This year, I don't think one planned day went as planned. Literally. It's amazing. And you're giggling and you're smiling, and that's another piece, right? Is like, you all hear me talk about this curiosity and the playfulness, and it makes sense to just laugh at it and go with the flow. There's nothing we can do except for that.
Yeah, exactly. If you let it drag you down, then that's where you'll live. And frankly, I don't want to live down there. I like to live up here.
That's wonderful. Well, I want to thank you and Heather again for inviting me into this gorgeous space. I'm going to give you another scan. And the ReThrival Leadership Lunch and Learn, there's the beautiful kitchen. It's going to take place here starting January 6th, always the first Monday of the month, 11:30 to 1:30. And we'll come back over here. Yeah, this is such a great, sweet space. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to move the ReThrival community here. It's, what is it? It feels like an expansion. That's what it feels like. And ReThrival is all about us thriving in this revival that we're going through collectively and individually. And I think this is the perfect spot. So we welcome you, and thanks again.
Well, thank you. We're super excited to have you guys, all of you, the entire community. And I just know that with Janet leading it, that it's going to be an amazing addition to Collective. So we're so very thankful and very excited to have you guys here in the new year and just, see where it all goes.
See where it goes. We don't know.
Exactly.
Bye for now.
Bye.